How's it going, guys? It's Angel Barber back with another tutorial, and today we're gonna bring you a mid-taper. Unfortunately, we did not have the file of the before, so sadly that will not be in the video. Yeah, I know, guys, but it is what it is. I did record it, it's just for some reason it wasn't, when I downloaded it on my Mac, it wasn't there. But as you saw, we knocked down the beard with a number 3, and we also did that all around the head. Then we continue with the back and we create our first initial guideline, which is our lever open. And you want to create this just enough so when you go in with a bald line, you leave about an inch. And right here, as you see, we continue to go with our liners, leaving about an inch as well. This is my technique. Why? Because when you're cutting hair, you don't want to leave any harsh lines. So when I flip the trimmer, that's just making it harder for yourself to take out. So that's how I start my fades. It's easier, it comes out crispier. That's just me personally, but I know we all have different styles of cutting hair, and if this fits you, add it to your way of cutting. Then we continue with our lever closed, and we begin to flick out that line. Then with our shavers, we fully bald out the neck so we get that nice clean transition. Notice too how I go downwards to really knock down that line. If you can't knock it out with your trimmers, going with your balders would make a big difference. Then with our number 1 guard open, we continue to go about an inch, creating our next initial guideline. Notice how I keep brushing the canvas every few seconds once I'm done cutting or flicking, making any initial guideline. With our number 2 guard open, we make our next guideline, flicking it into the number 3. I believe here we start to close the number 2 a bit, flicking out the line we had just made. And with our number 1 guard, we're gonna go in and start to flick out that line. Notice how I use the corner of my blade. This will help a lot. I mention this a lot in every video. Me as a beginner barber, I struggled a lot with using the corner of my blade. I just never used it, and I would always bring up my fade so high. So using the corner of your blade would not only make your fades look better, but make the blend look fantastic and make it easier for you to blend. We continue with the half guard close, starting to flick out that number 1 guideline. You may need to start playing with the lever to really take out any dark spots as well. Just how I really use the corner of my blade and how the blend is just coming out. I mean, you guys see it. right here, we're just detailing as well. Then we're gonna grab our number 1 guard and begin to detail any dark spots between the 1 and the 2. Same with the number 2 guard, we're just detailing between the 3 and the 2 to really make it come together. Then we proceed to the side. We're going in with the number 2 guard, debulking everything, blending into number 3. Then with our lever open, we're gonna create our first initial guideline, and we're gonna create a little arc to it to really give it shape. Then we proceed with the number 1 guard open as well, arcing it, and as you see, it's just starting to blend by itself. Just by flicking it and not really digging, you'll just have everything kind of come together. Then with our liners, we create our bald line, and then we're gonna take that out, playing with our lever. And with the side tapers, especially with these type blends, you want to make sure for sure you're using the corner. Like, just notice how it's just using the corner. I don't even use the whole blade on the corner when I'm blending. Then we're gonna proceed to the beard, and with the beard is basically a reverse or a flipped taper. Start with the lever open, and then we took that out, and then we go with the number 2. My bad, I mean the number 1, and I'm flicking out as well. Nothing changes, guys. It's the same thing. You're just going downward. Then with our half, we're gonna continue to take out that line, and I flip the clipper to start blending in the 1 into the number 3. And then we get the number 2 guard, and then we flick that out. And just notice how it's coming together. Then with our shaver, we're gonna continue and bald out and really make the whole thing come together. Like I mentioned this before in the video, you don't always have to go upwards with the shaver. You could also use the shaver downwards, and that will help you take that bald line out. Then we're just cleaning up any little hairs that we see sticking out with our number 3. I'm going to proceed to line up the side of his beard, and you don't want to push it too back. As you see, his hair kind of grows towards inside his beard, so that's why I'm pushing in with the clipper instead of pushing out. When you do this, when you push into the beard and the flow of his hair is going into the beard, that's gonna avoid you to make any weird lines. I don't know if that's ever happened to you, but this will help a lot. Then we continue to the C cups, and we start from the top, and then we start with the curve, as you see, from the top, and then we slowly start to arc it. And just look at that sharp corner. Look at that C cup. Then we're just going ahead and blowing off the hair from my client. Then we're gonna continue with the neck lineup. As you see, we start from the top of the ear, using the corner of our blade, trying to keep the lineup nice and natural. And then we go from the bottom of the neck and then connect everything together in the middle. And just look at how that lineup makes the whole haircut pop. I usually like doing my lineups at the end once the blend is all together, so I see everything, and then any detail work I'll go in and perfect it. And of course, guys, what you do to one side, you do to the other. Just look how blended it is already without even doing much. It all happens when you don't create hard lines. You flick out, use the corner of your blade. Using all those steps, it'll just make it easier to blend without even trying to. But I cannot explain the thanks I want to say to you guys. We're on the road to 100 subscribers. Keep smashing that like button, keep sharing, keep subscribing. I appreciate all the love. It really means a lot to me. I did not expect to reach about 100 subscribers in a month. Let's try to get to 100 subscribers by the end of this month. That's a possible goal, so I'm gonna try and crush it. And just look at that haircut, man. The lining just makes everything pop. We're just detailing right here. Then we're doing his mustache. We start from the middle, and then we work on the way to the sides, connecting everything together. My client here wanted his beard as thick as possible and as natural as possible, so that's what we're doing right now. And it's all to your client's preference, depending how they want their beard. My client wanted it nice and natural, so we proceeded in doing that, and he wanted it like a nice curve going into the C cup. So you want to create like a C from the top of the C cup and then going into the beard, creating that C shape. But hey, some clients like, just doing it straight, or just going as low as you can, or just as low as to a point where your beard is just dark. Like I said, there really isn't a right or wrong way of cutting hair. It's more on a client's preference. We all have a different way of cutting hair. Every barber has a unique way of cutting hair, and that's what makes all of us special. Then we line up the bottom of the neck, or under his chin, I would say. And like I said, he wants it nice and natural. I can easily, round the beard, and go above of what I'm initially doing. But hey, man, it's all client's preference. Thank you guys for sticking to the end of this video. Again, my apologies for the before. I was so excited for this just because the before was insane. He came in literally just not looking how he looks right now. But unfortunately, things happen how they do. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you for watching. Thank you guys for watching once again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And let's get to 100 subscribers, guys. It's Angel Barber, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. See you.